Hey everybody, it's Brad at Dayport Brothers LLC out in Versailles, Ohio. Going to do another walk around video followed by an operational video on this 2012 Caterpillar CS56B Vibratory roller that we've got and we're putting up for sale. Like always, I'll walk around, I'll talk about the features and functions, I'll get up close to everything, I'll show you anything that I see, talk about anything that I know on this particular machine. Then of course we'll fire it up, kind of run it through its paces. We'll let you hear the engine, we'll engage the vibratory. You should be able to hear that. We've already done the operational video here, so you can kind of hear the pitch change. Like always, if you are in the market for a used roller, a used piece of construction equipment, or a used piece of ag equipment, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Your likes and subscriptions help other people who are looking for equipment find our videos and find our machines, and we truly do appreciate it. All right, like I said, this one's a 2012 Caterpillar CS56B. As you can see, it is OROPS. It is a smooth drum roller with a shell kit, 84-inch drum, 24,887 pound operating weight. This one has 3,902 hours. So like I said, here in a little bit, we'll show you it firing up, let you hear the engine. It starts up good, runs good, no excessive smoking. Vibratory pad works great. For now, I'm just kind of going to get up close to everything. As you'll see here, this outer outside rail, that yellow paint's still fairly bright for a now 14-year-old machine. Just typical scuffs and scratches there. Looking inside the drum here. Try to get up in here the best I can. These little rubber pads are all pretty decent. There's a little bit of weather checking on them there, you'll see. But not awful. Everything else in here looks pretty darn good. Down here at the motor, everything looks good. Like I said, shell kit, smooth drum below. No excessive play in here in the middle. Everything in here looks pretty good, fairly dry. I don't see any oil running anywhere down here. Coming back, looking at the rear tire on this side, as you can see here, pretty darn good tire. Quite a bit of tread depth left there. Really no weather checking or dry rotting in here to speak of. Quite a bit of life left there in that tire. The sidewall looks pretty good. Maybe just some real light weather checking starting there, just real light though. Rim on this side looks really good. No huge dings in the outer edge. There's a small ding right there, just a real little one. Otherwise, everything else looks really good. Coming back, looking at the engine enclosure here, as you can see there, that decal starting to flake off around the outer edge. But this yellow paint is decent for a 14-year-old machine. A couple light scuffs and scratches here and there. Down here, the frame looks really good. Coming around the back, this rear part of the frame looks good. Nothing out of the ordinary there, just typical scuffs and scratches. Paint war there where you chain it down. Back side of this engine enclosure, everything's pretty good there. A couple of scuffs and scratches there. Decal again, just starting to show its age. Nothing too bad. No big cracks or anything up here. Coming around this side, looking at the frame down here. Again, everything looks really good here. You can see it's fairly reflective. You can see my reflection there for a 14-year-old machine. Again, on this side of the engine enclosure, nothing out of the ordinary here. I'm not seeing any big cracks or anything like that. Again, decal starting to peel and flake off there. Looking at our tire on this side, again, just like the other side, lots of life left here in this tire. No weather checking or dry rotting in here that I'm seeing. The sidewall looks pretty darn good. And then taking a look at the rim back here, again, few little paint chips here and there, but no huge dings in that rim. Looks pretty good. Over here, again, this frame, everything looks really good in here. In here in the middle, everything looks really good. Can't get in very well in here, but all these lines and everything look pretty decent here. Taking a look at this outer side on this side again, just typical scuffs and scratches here. No huge dents or dings, nothing out of the ordinary. Taking a look inside this drum. Again, all these rubber pads look good. Nice and dry in here at the motor. Thing looks normal here. The drum is still nice and thick, doesn't show any kind of excessive wear there. Come up here in the front. Everything looks pretty good there. We'll get up close, kind of take a good look here at the shell kit. Everything looks pretty well normal here. We'll go back and pop this hood and we'll take a look at the engine. See if I can get a good hold of it here. Back here, the fins all look nice and straight here on our radiators and coolers. We'll go over here and take a look on the engine. I'll try to go nice and slow in here. Try to go up top here first. Everything looks nice and dry in here. I'm not seeing any oil or diesel running down the side of the block. Like I said, it does run very well. We'll go over to the other side here and take a look. Here at the turbo, everything looks good. Again, I'll try to go nice and slow here so you guys can see. Down here again, side of the block's nice and dry. I'm not seeing any oil or diesel or antifreeze running anywhere. Fan looks good. Pull this down, we'll climb up top, take a look at the ROPS and everything. I'll fix that, put that strap in there in a minute. Looking at the back side of the ROPS, everything looks good there. All those lights look fine, no big dents or dings there in that ROPS. Same thing over here on this side. Mirror looks good. Up here, everything looks really good. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Up top here again on this side up front, everything looks good there. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Steps are all good. Handles on both sides are good. Climb up here, it's hard to take my time. Floor mat looks pretty decent. I don't see any big cuts or tears in that rubber floor mat. Taking a look at our seat. This armrest is it's that foam. You can see it's starting to get chewed up a little bit. Bottom seat cushion is good. I don't see any cuts or tears there. Same thing with that backrest. Armrest over here is fine. Again, it's that foam, starting to get some of that kind of just weather checking look. Our controls over here, everything works fine. I do know that it pops up every once in a while a low fuel code, even though the tank is nearly full. The fuel gauge does seem to be working fine, but every once in a while it's running, it'll pop up low fuel. 39:02 on the hours. Our joystick over here, everything looks fine, it works fine. Top button's good for your vibratory. Bottom side of this roll bar, everything looks normal here. And looking down at that shell kit from up here, again, everything looks good there. All right, like I said, this one's a 2012 Caterpillar CS56B. Lots of photos on our website. That's listed down below in the description. If you have any questions, comment down below. We'll try to answer them for you. We'll fire it up and get right into an operational video.